How to fix Valorant VAL 51 error by reinstalling Vanguard. Welcome back to Tenabalta. The notorious Valorant VAL 51 error often signals a critical conflict with Riot Games' proprietary anti-cheat system, Vanguard, which is fundamental to the game's operational integrity. This frustrating issue can abruptly halt gameplay, frequently manifesting after system updates, network changes, or even account verification procedures. While a seemingly complex problem, its root cause typically points to a corrupted or improperly installed Vanguard service that prevents Valorant from launching securely. This deep dive guide will meticulously walk you through a comprehensive set of troubleshooting steps, primarily focusing on the most effective resolution: a clean reinstallation of Riot Vanguard. Our aim is to restore your access to Valorant by systematically addressing potential system, network, and anti-cheat component issues that contribute to the VAL 51 error, ensuring a stable and secure gaming environment. Here's how to systematically troubleshoot and resolve the VAL 51 error. Understanding the VAL 51 error's core issue. The VAL 51 error fundamentally indicates an issue with Vanguard, Riot Games' anti-cheat system, signifying it either isn't running correctly, is corrupted, or is being blocked by another system process. Valorant cannot launch without a properly functioning Vanguard, as it's a prerequisite for game integrity and fair play. This error code often points to a breakdown in communication or execution between the game client and the anti-cheat kernel driver. Verifying Vanguard's current status. Before proceeding with reinstallation, ascertain if the Vanguard service, VGC, is active on your system. Open the Windows Services Manager by typing services.msc into the Run dialog and locate VGC to check its status and startup type, which should ideally be running and automatic. An inactive or disabled state will directly cause the VAL 51 error, indicating a system-level interference. Initial shutdown of Vanguard processes. To ensure a clean uninstallation, it's crucial to terminate all active Vanguard components. Navigate to your system tray, right-click the Riot Vanguard icon, and select Exit to close the application gracefully. Additionally, utilize Task Manager to ensure no VG tray, EXE or VGC. EXE processes are lingering, which could impede the uninstallation. Performing a controlled uninstallation of Riot Vanguard. Begin the uninstallation process by accessing Apps and Features in Windows Settings or Programs and Features in the Control panel. Locate Riot Vanguard in the list, select it, and choose Uninstall to initiate the standard removal procedure. Confirm all prompts to ensure the uninstaller completes its operation without interruption. Manually removing residual Vanguard files. After the automated uninstallation, it is essential to verify and manually delete any leftover files or folders to achieve a truly clean slate. Navigate to C/program files /Riot Vanguard / in File Explorer, and if the folder still exists, delete it entirely to ensure no corrupted or outdated files interfere with a fresh installation. This step is critical for preventing persistent issues after reinstallation. Performing a system restart. A full system reboot is a non-negotiable step after uninstalling Vanguard to clear any residual data from memory and ensure all system services are properly reset. This action facilitates the complete disengagement of the old Vanguard components and prepares your operating system for a fresh installation without conflicts. Do not proceed to reinstallation before completing this restart. Reinstalling Valorant, which includes Vanguard. The most straightforward method to reinstall Vanguard correctly is by launching the Valorant client itself. If Vanguard is detected as missing, the Valorant launcher will typically prompt you to install it, initiating the necessary download and installation of the anti-cheat system. Allow this process to complete fully, as it ensures Vanguard is properly integrated with your Valorant installation. Alternative manual Vanguard Reinstallation. If the Valorant client does not automatically prompt for Vanguard installation, you may need to re-download the Valorant installer from the official Riot Games website. Running this installer will bundle and reinstall Vanguard alongside Valorant, guaranteeing all components are up to date and correctly configured. This method is a reliable alternative if the automatic prompt fails. Verifying the Vanguard service post-installation. After reinstallation and another system restart, it's imperative to recheck the Vanguard service status in services. MSC. Ensure that the VGC service is now set to automatic, and its status shows as running, which confirms Vanguard is active and ready to interact with Valorant. Any other status indicates a continuing issue that needs further investigation. Diagnosing internet connection stability. Unstable or intermittent internet connectivity can sometimes trigger errors resembling anti-cheat conflicts, as Vanguard requires a consistent connection to validate game integrity. Conduct ping tests to reliable servers and perform speed tests to ensure your connection is robust and free from packet loss or excessive latency. A flaky connection might be misidentified as a system integrity breach. Restarting your network router/modem. A simple yet effective troubleshooting step for many connectivity-related issues is power cycling your router and modem. Disconnect both devices from power for at least 30 seconds before reconnecting them, allowing them to fully reboot and re-establish a fresh network configuration. This can resolve transient IP conflicts or DNS resolution problems that might affect Valorant. Disabling VPN or proxy services. The forum data explicitly mentions VPN usage as a potential cause for VAL51. If you are using a VPN or proxy service, disable it entirely before launching Valorant, as these can interfere with Vanguard's region checks and network integrity validations. Riot Games' anti-cheat system is designed to detect and block suspicious network routing, often flagging VPNs as such. Flushing DNS and resetting IP configuration. To resolve potential network caching issues or IP address conflicts, open command prompt as an administrator and execute ipconfig/flushdins, ipconfig/release, and ipconfig/renew sequentially. These commands clear your DNS resolver cache and obtain a new IP address, which can often mitigate connectivity problems that Vanguard might interpret as a security threat. Updating Ethernet adapter drivers. Outdated or corrupted Ethernet card drivers, as suggested by the forum, can lead to communication breakdowns between your PC and the network, disrupting Valorant's connection and potentially Vanguard's operations. Visit your motherboard manufacturer's website or the specific network adapter manufacturer's site to download and install the latest drivers. Ensuring driver compatibility is crucial for stable online gaming. Temporarily disabling firewall and antivirus. Sometimes, aggressive firewall or antivirus software can mistakenly flag Valorant or Vanguard as a threat, preventing them from operating correctly. Temporarily disable your Windows Defender firewall and any third-party antivirus software to check if they are the source of the conflict. Remember to re-enable them after testing to maintain system security. Verifying your Riot account status. In some rare instances, a VAL51 error could be linked to an account suspension, as indicated by community reports. Log into your Riot Games account on their official website to check for any active bans, restrictions, or pending verification issues that might be preventing game access. A banned account will inherently prevent you from playing, irrespective of Vanguard's status. Reviewing Riot Mobile and Authenticator setup. The original user experienced the VAL51 error after interacting with Riot Mobile and Google Authenticator. Double-check that your Riot Mobile linking and any two-factor authentication. 2FA setups are correctly configured and verified. Mismatched or pending authentications can sometimes create login-related conflicts that may manifest as a VAL51 error. Updating graphics card drivers. While not a direct cause of VAL51, outdated graphics drivers can lead to general game instability and crashes, sometimes indirectly affecting how Valorant interfaces with system components like Vanguard. Ensure your GPU drivers are updated to the latest version from NVIDIA, AMD, or Intel's official websites for optimal performance and compatibility. Running Valorant as administrator. Elevated permissions can sometimes resolve unexpected runtime errors. Right-click on the Valorant shortcut and select Run as Administrator to launch the game with administrative privileges. This ensures that both the Valorant client and Vanguard have the necessary system access to operate without encountering permission-related blocks. Contacting Riot Games support. If, after diligently following all these steps, the VAL51 error persists, it is advisable to contact Riot Games player support directly. Provide them with a detailed account of the issue, including all the troubleshooting steps you have already performed, and attach any relevant log files for a more targeted diagnosis. They can access specific account or system data that is unavailable to users. By methodically working through these solutions, particularly focusing on the clean reinstallation of Riot Vanguard, you should be able to overcome the VAL51 error and return to the tactical action of Valorant. Don't forget to follow Tenabalta for more in-depth technical guides and troubleshooting solutions.